Hi, welcome to Suntrack Tarot. I'm Zelda, and this is going to be a reading for Scorpio. It's a love reading for the rest of the month of October. So, yeah, it's a general reading, so take it as it resonates. There might be different messages for different people. Yeah, take what resonates and leave what does not. And the energies I read for you, Scorpio, and for the person you're dealing with can apply to your situation in reverse. So just, again, take it how it resonates. You know, what I say you're going through could be what the person you're dealing with is going through and vice versa. So however resonates for you will be different for different Scorpios. It's like millions of you guys out there. Also, if your sun sign does not resonate, Scorpio, check out your moon sign, your rising sign, as well as your Venus and Jupiter sign to see if any readings and any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, it's not your week. I'm not picking up on your energy. You're welcome to check out, you know, other readings by other readers. Hopefully I will pick up on your energy next reading, if not this time. But yeah, let's see what you've been dealing with, Scorpio. Excuse me. And what energies will be influencing you for the rest of October when it comes to your love life. This, for a lot of you, will be about romantic connections, but for some of you, it can also be about like a friend, a family member, a colleague, but definitely somebody you have emotional ties to, since this is a love reading. So once again, take it how it resonates, all right? Okay, I am using the Red Sonja Tarot deck. I'm very excited for Halloween season. Using a tarot deck for the Halloween season. But yeah. Let's see, Scorpio. All right, I have the Five of Swords in reverse. I like that it's in reverse. All right, I have the Two of Swords. I have Eight of Swords. Just want to show you the cards as they drop, since I haven't figured out how to show myself and the table with the cards at the same time. I'll just be showing you the cards this way. Okay. I have the Two Cups. Ooh. I also have the World. Ooh, the World. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I have the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, I like it. Six of Cups in reverse. And the High Priestess. Ooh. Okay, so Scorpio, let me take a look at this. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune, something is in the World card. Something either has or is definitely coming to an end. And this is something really big in your life. Something... When the World card is involved, at least for the person you're dealing with, it's like an ending that is definite, and it's like on a very large scale in their life. But you have the Wheel of Fortune as well, so this ending is happening for you as well, but it's actually in your favor, Scorpio. The Five of Swords in reverse here, some of you experience a breakup, walking away from somebody, cutting off ties, with a specific person, with this individual you're dealing with. And I think that's in the past. I think that's why it's in the reverse. Let me check. I think, yeah. It's in the reverse, so it's here. clarify this for me. Five of Swords in reverse for Scorpio. Yeah. So I have the Nine of Cups. So that's about being emotionally detached in a healthy way, being emotionally independent. So definitely there was a cutting of ties in your past, Scorpio, whether you were the one who cut the ties or the other person was. You are, a lot of you have already come to a point where you're emotionally independent from this person or this relationship or connection that you know, ended. And yeah, you're leaving all that in the past. The drama, whatever happened between you two, it's all in the past. You're not stuck on it emotionally no more, which is great because you know, you can move on physically, you can even move on mentally, but emotions sometimes can be a little slow to change, to slow to adapt, to slow the process. So once the emotions are, you know, where you wanted to be, you're feeling like you're independent emotionally, it's done. It's over completely. You've completed that transition. So good for you, Scorpio. And then, like I said, I have Eight of Swords and Two of Cups. So this was a very significant connection between you and this person. I don't think there's communication between you two. Oh, if there is communication, it's either one-sided or there's something you don't know, or there's something you're not telling this person. It could go, again, it will be different for different Scorpios. For some of you, you know, it'll be the other person who's not telling you all that there is that you need to know, and for others of you, it will be vice versa. It's like a very strong emotional connection between you and this person. It could have been a twin flame, a soulmate, a definitely deep soul connection here with the Two of Cups. But at the same time, a lot of you felt, or Scorpio, you felt restricted somehow by this connection. Either you were ignoring certain things about this person or this connection, this relationship, red flags, things that were done that you overlooked, that you didn't really want to focus on, but that actually were very important. There is a sense of like feeling restricted or ignoring something important in this connection on your part. I can't speak, sorry guys. But yeah, if this isn't you, then it's the person you're dealing with. Again, take it how it resonates. I want to get a little clarification on this though. Wow. This was a very strong connection, Scorpio. Wow. I got the Lovers card to clarify the Two Cups. So definitely soul connection, a soulmate or a twin flame. I'm getting for a lot of you was a soulmate. It'll be different for different people. It could be a twin flame. I'm saying soulmate because of the World and the Wheel of Fortune here, and I have the Six of Cups as well, in addition to the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So that's like very significant connection. Could be, you know, from a past life, could be if it's not, then in this life, this connection really affected you in a good or a bad way. For some of you, it could be both, but it was very significant. That's why it's called a soulmate. You clicked, but there were things that were not really healthy or fair or just. I think there was an issue with being open with one another, or at least one of you wasn't really open with the other person, and that I'm getting from the Two of Swords in between you here, and that is, you know, trying to make a decision, you know, having conflicting thoughts, but also the Two of Swords is blindfolded, so there is some information that either you or this person does not know about, that might have been a problem here. But doesn't matter anymore, because it looks like you're already, a lot of you already cut off ties, or they cut off ties with you, and you're leaving that in the past, and you're no longer stuck on this emotionally. Even though the connection is still there somehow, It's just not bothering you, um, or not bothering you anymore, if it has in the past. And I also have sorry, the King of Wands. It says Father of Wands. That's why I was like, King of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, clarifying your cards, Eight of Swords and Two Cups, as long, also with the Lovers card here. You had fun. You had fun with this person. You had a good time. It was enjoyable. It was a lot of passion. It could have been a lot of energy, a lot of feelings, very strong connection. It's almost like you felt like, I don't know, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that connection is just, the emotions here in this connection is definitely changing. I don't know if there was a third party here, or, yeah, I do, you know, you guys, I think what this Three of Pentacles means here, what I'm getting, is that you guys were very tight, like, a small circle, you clicked, you had each other's backs, you know, you were very important for one another, at least for one of you. But for some of you, there could have been a third party. There could have been a third party, definitely. Doesn't have to be. I mean, for some of you, the third party could have been like another love interest. It could have been a child you didn't know about, or some sort of a connection either you or this person had with another person. Could be family, could be friends, could be colleagues that had an influence on you or this other person, whoever had the third party connection, and they had no business being in this connection, in this mix. So that could be possible for some of you, not everybody. If that's not the case, then it just seems like you guys were a very like tight, close circle where you had each other's backs and you clicked and you were like, you know, best of friends or soulmates, and just very important for one another. At least, again, for one of you, the other person was very important. Okay, so the individual you're dealing with, Scorpio, is closing out this whole cycle, this whole journey with you. This whole journey they've been on, with you or without you. For a lot of you, it's with you. Regardless, they're closing an old chapter and beginning something brand new in their life, and they don't want to communicate any longer. With the Knight of Swords in reverse there. It's like they've already made up their minds, made this decision, or it could even be where like they want it or not, this is happening because this is guided by the universe, the divine. You know, this connection between you two has served its purpose, so there's no point to it any longer to continue together, because even though there is a strong connection between you two, there are problems that seems like had become very significant to a point where you sever ties here and are, you know, independent from one another, at least emotionally. But there is still back and forth. At least one of you in your minds is still like weighing things of what happened between you two, trying to figure out what it is that you or they missed, or what was kept from them or kept from you. You know, trying to figure something out, but you can't really put your finger on it, what exactly that wasn't told, that wasn't out in the open, that wasn't clear. So yeah. Okay, well, for some of you, that lack of clarity was about a third party influence, a third party situation, a love triangle, Three of Cups. I was like, what is it that, you know, they didn't know about the other person, or what it is that, you know, they were missing that wasn't clear? And I got the Three of Cups. So yeah, there were some like things being kept from the other person, Again, it will be different for different people. For some Scorpio, this could have been you. For others, it could have been the other person. But it looks like there was a third party, a love triangle, or an influence here that brought failure. 6 of Wands in reverse. So it just didn't work. It was a failure. Somebody had their, nose in this connection. They had no business being involved in this connection. Yeah, I got 2 9s, 3 9s. I have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups are good, in my opinion. This is about, you're detaching emotionally, mentally, physically, leaving this whole situation behind. But there is still some fear, some guilt, or some worry, some anxiety attached. It's almost like baggage you're carrying left over from this connection. For some of you, though, it's also possible that either your baggage or this other person's baggage, like they brought that into this connection to begin with, and that caused a lot of problems, Scorpio. That is still going on. Whoever is carrying this baggage, this either guilt, anxiety, fears, worries. Somebody doesn't really want to be single, even though they are here. Either you or this person. One of you is just like not quite satisfied. It's like there's independence, being single, being happy, well, being content to a certain point, but there's also some fear, anxiety, worry, some negative emotions attached to this state. So let me see. Well, that was quick. Well, the person you're dealing with, they're definitely looking forward. They're not looking back at all. They may have other interests. Another person may have an interest towards them, or vice versa. There may be multiple people interested in this person, or they're interested in others. They're focused on their growth and their healing regardless. I'm not saying that they're actually getting involved with other people or not. You may not even care. I don't know. But I have the Empress. The Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. So they're focused on growth, self-love, healing. They're getting ready to make some moves in their lives to move forward in a healthy way. After they close this whole journey, whole chapter that they've been on with you. Yeah. All the games, the games that were being played, or if there were manipulations, if there were lies, there were secrets, there were, word mind games, there was betrayal, whatever the case was, something went down that was not fair, that wasn't honest or just, like I said before. And that looks like either is already coming to light or it's about to. Whether this, like the whole situation gets revealed, or one of you understands what, the truth is intuitively, just gets the clue about what's going on. It could be different for different Scorpios, but it's almost like the crap comes to light. I have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Or for some of you, it already has come to light, and that's what prompted this ending, this cutting ties. But yeah, moving on. Good cards. I like it. Good energy. Wow. So along with the Wheel of Fortune, which is closing the old chapter in your life, opening up a new one, Scorpio, moving on, things moving forward in your life in your best interest. Luck is going to be on your side, or luck is already on your side with this ending and this change in your life. And it's very intuitive. I mean, Scorpios are usually very intuitive people anyways, but right now it's like you're tapped into your intuition in with extra strength. You're in tune, like you know, like you haven't been for a while or for a long time or ever. I don't know. It's just that intuition is very loud right now about speaking to you about like what happened in the past. With this person, for some of you, it could also go beyond that. It could be like, you know, previous relationships or even like friendships or family issues that you've been carrying. Everything's coming to light. You're becoming very aware of the past. It's like the past sins of the past bad deeds, the bad luck, the things that didn't work out in your favor, the failures, you know, people treating you badly or just trauma, whatever the case is, all of that, you're seeing it very clearly. Your intuition is almost like screaming at you. This is just, you know, this is the case, this is the truth, this is the reality, and accept it for what it is and move on. Close that door, close that chapter, because better things are waiting for you, Scorpio. So I have the Magician, the Six of Pentacles, and the Two Wands in your future, Scorpio. I like these. So this is about you're in manifestation mode. You finally... you're going to be making progress, and finally it's like the universe is giving back to you. The scale is going to be evened out. It's like you're making a decision. You're going to manifest things in your life. You're taking care of yourself, not just physically but emotionally, mentally, and you want what you deserve. You want what's your right. You know, you want equality, you want fairness, you want justice, you want things to work out in your favor, you want luck, you know, whatever it is that you want, that you feel like, you know, you didn't get in the past, it's coming to you. And I think a lot of you are going to be actively manifesting abundance into your life, prosperity, fairness, you know. Yeah, that's great. Things coming around full circle, learning your lessons, cutting your ties, moving on to better things. Scorpio, looks like that's what the cards are telling me here about you. And then I have the Page of Swords, the Daughter of Swords in this deck. So there is a new understanding, a new perspective that you're gaining or have gained. Yeah, this is brand new, and it's enlightening, very enlightening. It's like you understand something very important about, or you learn something very important about connections, about relationships, about going against your better judgment, about dependency, codependency, about the devil. About, I have the Ace of Cups, the devil, and then I have the Judgment in reverse. So this connection seems like it was toxic, or it was just really difficult to quit, really difficult to walk away from, really difficult to detach yourself from, even if you walk away. But it looks like you already have or are managing that. And yeah, the important lesson is definitely do not go against your better judgment. Do not go against your intuition. Yeah, you're learning something new about relationships and connections here, period, in general. And with that lesson and acknowledging it, you're going to heal, and it's going to be easier to move on for you if it has been difficult for some of you. Yeah, it's almost like you still move on, you've detached and everything, but still the devil is like hanging on to you, meaning this connection between you and this person, it's still somewhat there. It But it's not nothing like before. It's not dangerous. It's not as strong as before. It's not gonna get in your way. It's not gonna hold you back. It's just something lingering, I think, from the past. You know, if it's not with you, and then it's the other person you're dealing with that still has this devil connection that they're feeling, even though they're, you know, closing chapters and moving on and focusing on their growth. They could also be the one who still feels this devil connection. But yeah, regardless, it's temporary. I mean, it was a very strong connection between you two, still is. The Lovers, the 2 cups. So I get it, it makes sense. But lessons learned, now moving on, it looks like. Yeah. But that is your reading, Scorpio, for the rest of October, your love reading. Thank you for watching. If this does resonate with you, if you find it helpful in any way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again in the next reading. Take care, Scorpios. Love you guys. Bye-bye.